Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Fig and today I'm gonna cook some brisket with no wrap, so stay tuned. Okay, so I'm following the Goldie's method, no wrapping on the brisket, and then just gonna rest it in foil and wrap it just to rest. And I'm gonna do a couple methods today. One, I'm gonna wrap in foil to rest, and the other, I'm gonna wrap in butcher paper to rest and see which one comes out better. So here we go. Today I got some USDA choice brisket I got from Costco at $3.99 a pound. Lately Costco haven't been offering any prime, so I've been cooking with choice briskets, and this method I found is pretty good in cooking the choice grade, wrapping it in foil, and I'm gonna show you how to do it today. And I got right now a 15.01 pound and a 15.6 pound brisket, and probably a couple more that I'm gonna cook along with these. I'm gonna show you the whole process. And today is the first time I'm shooting without my daughter helping me. She's at school right now. Hopefully later on, after she comes home, she can help me film. But here we go, guys. All right, I think I'm pretty happy with this one. Trimmed up. Corners there. Aerodynamic. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna trim up a couple more, and I'm gonna light a fire after. I trimmed up all the briskets, and my next step is lighting up the pit, get the fire going, and then after that I'm gonna continue inside and start seasoning. So this is how I light up my fire now. I put 2 logs long ways on each side, and I put a leftover coals from previous cook that I already cleaned up the ashes, so it's just coals. And then I'm gonna use old butcher paper in the middle, and then I'm gonna put 2 split sideways and another 2 on top, just like so. And I'm just gonna light it up. I forgot to open the stack. Alright, as you can see, it's already catching, and I have the stack wide open, and probably takes about 20-30 minutes to get up to temp. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go back inside and season the brisket. So now I'm just gonna season the brisket. Here we go. New gloves. I'm still using the same rub as before, which is 16 mesh black pepper, kosher salt, and Lowry seasoned salt. But now the difference is I'm applying it separately, all 3. And binder is 50-50 mustard and pickle juice. See how it's not too thick? That's the reason I mix it with pickle juice. Always start on the back. Always go pepper first. Check at the side. And then I'll do kosher salt second. Not too much. Trying to get about 2-to-1 ratio. 2 parts pepper to 1 part salt. And then last one, Lowry seasoned salt. We'll just pat it in. That's good for the back. And then fat cap side, it's always last. Always go back and look if there's anything that's kind of patchy, put more pepper. Alright, there you go guys. Alright guys, we're back outside. I got all the brisket seasoned, ready to put it in the pit and check our fire real quick. There it is. This is about 35-40 minutes later, and I got the stack fully open right now. And let me show you. Put the brisket there stacked on the tub, which I don't recommend, but I'm really tight with space. So if you do stack your seasoned brisket, make sure double check the seasoning, the pepper, if there's any bald patches, and just retouch them later. So I'm gonna load it up right now. Well, first of all, I'll show you the temperature. It's at 260 by the stack and about 300 by the firebox. So let's see, here we go. All right, here we go. These are the briskets. Ended up doing 7 today. So this 500 can fit 4 across, but I'd rather do 3 because it's kind of harder for me to reach towards that back there. So if I don't have to do 4 across, 3 is much better. And it can fit up to 4 across and 4 rows, so 16 max. And I'm just gonna do little retouching here, just with pepper. All right, so just do that right now. Pepper. There you go. I think ready to go right now. It's about 12:10, and I'm gonna close the damper probably halfway and maintain about 240, no, 235, 240 the first 3 to 4 hours. All right, catch you guys later. Should be good. Now that I've loaded up the brisket. It's time to process all the trims. And this is what I have, about a tub full. I don't know what the weight is, but I'm gonna cube it up for storage later and just prep it so then later on it's all ready to go. In the meantime, I got my eyes on the temperature. It's running at 238 right now, which is the temp I want. And yeah, process continues. So I want it about this size and separate meat from fat. It goes there. So now I'm done separating the meat from the fat. This is the fat pile. This is the meat pile. One of these just gonna stay in here, and my wife's gonna use it later for her soup. She's gonna braise it for her soup. And this one, I'm just gonna put it into a freezer bag, put it in the freezer for use later. I'm gonna grind up and make some sausage along with the fat. This is gonna be for tallow. Alright, and that concludes my trimming. Alright guys, someone's back from school holding the camera, my daughter, so I'm happy. It's about 5:15, so brisket's been on for 5 hours. I'm gonna show you the update, but first the firebox. I always leave the door crack open that much. That's my fire, and I'll show you brisket. Let's see, it's about 234 right now, firing near the stack. 252 in the back. Let me just taking on color. Just a little bit. This one's good. This one curling a little bit. Okay, let me try the other ones. Okay, that's okay. I got a couple of dinos on there. Got some locking lock here. I got a water pan right on the deflector. And that's a 5-hour update, guys. Things are looking good. I'm gonna keep you updated. Thanks. It's about almost hour 7. I'm gonna check on my fire right now. Alright, as you can see, it's kind of dying out here. What I like to do is push this down, create like a trough or a channel in the middle, and I'm gonna add several splits like so, and then I'm gonna let it catch, leave a space in between a little bit. And yeah, as time goes, I'm kind of pushing inward so that when I need to bump up the temp later on, the fire is closer and it's hotter in the chamber. So there you go, just 2 splits, and it catches, and shut down the door again like so. It's a little over 8 hours already now, and I'm going to put a foil on the point to cover it because I don't want it to get pounded by the heat the whole time since I'm not gonna wrap it. So yeah, I'm just gonna foil tip the point right now. Just using these. So I've been running about 275 the last couple of hours, and let's see how it is. They're looking good here. Looking pretty good. So this is what I do. Just gonna that. Just cover it. It doesn't need to be too tight, as long as it just covers the whole point. Have one more. That one looking good. And yeah. That's all, guys. I'm gonna keep it at 275, and then maybe the last 2 hour or 1 hour I'm gonna bump it up like 290 to 300. Okay, I'll keep you updated. It's almost 1 o'clock. Brisket's been on almost 13 hours, and I think I'm ready to pull them. Some of them at least. Nice and soft and ready, man. Just gonna get a little tallow for them to rest in. Like that. Go. One. Second one. I'm just gonna also put some tallow to rest. So this, guys. I'm gonna rest one in butcher paper, rest another in foil, and see how they turn out tomorrow. Yep. Alright, y'all, this is the next day. Brisket's been resting about 10 hours, some 11. Here we go. Let's see what we got. I am going to open foil first. So this is no wrap and just rest in foil. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna just cut in the middle. There you go. Cut a slice. There. And get a little bit of in there. All right, I think there you go. Goes pretty easily. Put it right there. And this one is no wrap, resting in foil. Not that much juice. I think the butcher paper absorbs it. Got some tallow on the pan here. I'm just gonna pour it over. I do have some tallow ready. Pour it on here a little bit. Extra shine. Pretty jiggly. Man, I think it's juicy. There we go. This one's the lean, so I don't know, guys. What do you think? Bark. It's pretty hard. I mean, stayed on there. This one, it looks softer because I think the foil kind of roasts it a little bit or cooks it extra. So. Okay, let's see this one. A little tougher compared to the foil. I think because the foil, when you rest it and wrap it, it's still steam, so kind of carry over, resulting in a softer texture. But that can be adjusted by pulling it at different stages or temps. And this is the second time I'm trying resting in a paper, so there still needs adjustment to be made. Taste test. Foil, rest. Juicy, of course. Tender. Take the bark. This one pulls a little tougher, but got that extra texture, but of course tastes the same. Same rub, same temp. Okay, let's try the this is the point. Foil. Really good. For something that's not wrapped the whole cook, it's not overly smoky at all. Tastes about the same than when you wrap and then finish. No difference. You just got a better bark. This is the paper. I think it's tastier. I gotta give it to the paper rest for this time. I've done this once before, comparing the two resting method. And I like the foil more before, but for this time, I like the paper rest better. There you go. I gave slide edge to the paper rest. I don't know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment. Till next time, guys, thank you.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah, don't forget, click like, subscribe, and notification bell so you get notified next time there's a new video out. Thanks for tuning in.